All right, we are getting ready to start game 3. Hopefully not the final game of this match. Maple Mountain in the hole 2 games. Spanish Fork, kind of curious to see how they come out here. Relaxed or super focused and aggressive to finish this one out. Maple Mountain's goal is definitely clear at this point. Control, control, control. Serve, receive, defense, serving. Just need to do every little aspect a little bit better. They've had moments of greatness, but I definitely think their inconsistency has been their downfall. So let's see how they can figure this one out. What Spanish Fork needs to do. That's a great way to start off. Spanish Fork definitely a little bit better at the net and better from the back row all last game. So it's a decent pass. Low set. Beautiful pancake. And free ball for Spanish Fork. See if Maple Mountain can get on the net here. Nice pickup. Forced over by the setter. That ball hit out. That'll get you fired up for your Maple Mountain. You're getting pumped because that ball was all but down. Nothing but a couple of fingers between that point. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Spanish Fork struggling at the beginning, where the beginning of both first and second games, Spanish Fork was ahead. So let's see how they can handle coming from behind. Set in the middle. Into the gap, over the block, just right into the middle. No real Maple Mountain player there to pick that one up. Spanish Fork. Back to serve. Back row. Lefty just going up and after it on the second. Maple Mountain was not ready, no block. And pass shanked. So, point, Spanish Fork. Serve into the net. Maple Mountain still keeps their lead, they're up by 2. Julie Jensen comes out again. And Casey Harmer comes in to serve. She's got a nice lobber serve. Nope, there she went down the line on that one. Lefty just getting after it. Block really not set. No seal on the net there, and it just comes down on Maple Mountain's side. Side out Spanish Fork. Nice pass from Libero, Maple Mountain. She's starting to get some of her confidence back. Ooh, big block by Spanish Fork. That's super tight. Free point by Spanish Fork. If you notice, Maple Mountain's front row player there, she didn't jump. She's actually back row player. So she would be back row violation if she touched that ball while she was in the air. So she just stood there hoping. Rough first contact by Maple Mountain. Puts them in a little trouble and they can't get it back over the net. Another point, Spanish Fork. They're up by 2. Set to the outside. Swings a little long. See, Maple Mountain's hitters may even very well be rusty because the lack of sets they're getting. Because Spanish Fork's passing has been plaguing them all night long. Libero getting after it. Deep middle. Spanish Fork picks it up though. Goes outside. Ooh. That's a rough call. I'm going to lean on the side of Maple Mountain on this side, but Could have been in. Probably was. These refs are doing a very good job. Side out Spanish Fork. Some will say the ball never lies on something like that, but Spanish Fork serves into the net. Maple Mountain middle, back to serve. Goes deep, right at the libero. Oh, Spanish Fork runs a combination. So the middle comes in for a 1 or a 2, and the other one comes over for like a lofty 2.5, 3 there. And Maple Mountain picked that up and wrecked it. It was a very fast set. For the pass, a little too tight for Spanish Fork to get on that one. And Maple Mountain's right back in it. They got the momentum. I think we had an in the net. Yeah, Maple Mountain. I think we had it was a net violation, whether it be the line or the tape on top. So side out Spanish Fork. Good pass by Maple Mountain. She goes backside, off the block and off the passer. Side out Maple Mountain. They definitely want it more than Spanish Fork. I think Spanish Fork's just kind of floating right now. Not really deciding whether they want to take advantage of miscues by Maple Mountain, but Maple Mountain is playing better than the first 2 games. Free ball for Maple Mountain. See what they do. Great first contact. Go outside. Down the line. That's not so much down the line, but that's a great place to hit it. It's on the outside of the block, but inside of the down the line defender there. It's one of my favorite places to hit it. So just keep going there. Make those blockers get out there. Deep serve by Maple Mountain. Makes the setter have to forearm pass, and the hitter stays down. Free ball for Maple Mountain. Ooh, they just dump it. Going back. The dig. The dump, Maple Mountain, another free ball forearm pass to the back row. Set to the outside. Ooh, crammed in, and we're gonna get out. Yeah, off the block, hit the antenna. That's what it was. Both teams doing good, but Maple Mountain just doing better that time. Tying it up. This is turning out to be a great game 3. Both teams are flying high, swinging hard, diving, digging. Awesome volleyball. Deep serve picked up. The block for Maple Mountain just has had trouble all night long handling Sarah Morley. She jumps high. She's a little. She's not short for her position, but she definitely jumps high and she hits with plenty of control. So I wouldn't be surprised if Spanish Fork leans on her for the next couple of points. Free ball, Maple Mountain. See what they can do here. Nice first touch. They go back, a little low. Have to roll it over. Setter's out. Setter's out for the runner. Still a lot of steam on that one. Off the block of Maple Mountain. Sarah Morley definitely calling for the ball. She definitely wants it. Maple Mountain just needs to stay aggressive here, not let Spanish Fork get a good contact on it. Stuff like that. There we go. The dumper. Just hustling back. She's got to roll it, though. She picked up that first ball. The standing dump, Maple Mountain, finally pays off for him. Julia Jensen back in. Playing on that left side, outside hitter position. Sarah Morley, padding her stats, definitely getting after it. Maple Mountain right side, they need to not worry about how aggressive she is. They just need to keep a good solid block going up. Because they're getting a touch on it, it's just not going back on. Nice dump by Maple Mountain. Spanish Fork back row was deep. They were thinking that ball was going to be hit, lobbed or something, but soft touch. Short serve. Pretty good pickup. Set outside, but low. Somebody touched it, but that ball was out. But someone touched it on Maple Mountain, so Spanish Fork's ball. Libero back in for Maple Mountain. Definitely her best game of this match, this one so far. She's been passing a lot better, so. Playing it safe on that one, not diving into the bleachers, but I feel like I've been saying the same thing all night, but it is, Maple Mountain has had the same problem. So here's a lot better pass. Goes back, the dump, picked up and pushed back over. Spanish Fork's free ball. Goes to the middle back, the pipe. Good block, good pickup too by the right side. Spanish Fork coming alive halfway through this third game. It's not just the two kills. The two highly offensive players by Spanish Fork with Sarah and number 7, the opposite. But other players are definitely started getting a ball in the con. I'm stuttering all over the place. They're definitely getting good touches on the ball. So Spanish Fork maybe don't need to set their all-stars so much right now, but maybe save them for the last little bit. Lefty picked that one up. Outside, off the block. Bad second touch by Spanish Fork. Maple Mountain side out. This game's still close. Energy's been bouncing back and forth, but right now I think it's on Maple Mountain side. Spanish Fork had it for a little bit, but I think. Ooh. Long serve. Just like in game 1 and 2, Maple Mountain trails as we get closer to the 20-point mark. So definitely need to pick it up and change some of their strats. Spanish Fork, big old block going up right there. Maple Mountain right side, having a little trouble on that one there, but Spanish Fork's block has been good all night. Hasn't been too many miscues or tools or any big gaps. They've been pretty good, especially on that right side. That ball's out of bounds. So number 7 for Spanish Fork, Lauren Gamble. It's either Lauren Gamble or Cheyenne Pratt, I'm not sure. But she's a big presence over on that right side. It's definitely made it hard for Maple Mountain outside hitters to be effective. So she's definitely doing her job as an opposite. Hit and block is all they really got to do, and maybe set a little bit, but they're usually a big cannon. So we got a timeout by Maple Mountain. Hopefully they can gather themselves and climb themselves back into this game. They're down by 5, and they're only 7 points away. Spanish Fork's only 7 points away from victory, so they need 2 to every 1 to get back in, roughly, to win. Maple Mountain libero, staying aggressive. Just a little miss hit there. But they definitely need to not do that. They need to find something else. Decent pass. going back to the libero. Maple Mountain needs to find what they had success with before. If they're going to set that back row, I say fling it all the way out to the outside position. Nice diving pass. The roller. That's a double. Yep, there you go. That's the break Spanish Fork was looking for. But on some of those bad passes for Maple Mountain, they need to think about who is their best swing, period. Not so much that let's run the offense, let's get it to the outside, let's get it to the opposite, let's get it to the middle, but think, who is my best hitter on the floor? And I'll just give it to them, and they'll deal with it. Spanish Fork trying to run the middle. Unsuccessful. Goes a little long. Almost in, though. 5-point differential. 15-20 drill. So run this drill at school all the time. Wow, what a dig. Oh. Maple Mountain not ready for that. Nice dig, but just a little too long. Goes over, and easy point for Spanish Fork. Little tight of a pass there to still deal with it. Great swing. So that's what I'm talking about. She just barely got to the front row. But on those other plays, I definitely think if I need to give it to anybody, she's in the back left. If I can't get it to the front row, I say fling it out to her and see how she can deal. Because setting the libero in the middle back, out of system, definitely not efficient for Maple Mountain. Spanish Fork not staying aggressive, but and another free ball. They just give it right back. Spanish Fork. There's a good pass. She goes on two. They read it because she didn't tell. She wasn't hiding nothing. She thought she could beat you. But Maple Mountain block shows up. I think that's a really good matchup for these teams. Sorry, I don't know number 7's name on Spanish Fork, but Kristen Allred on Maple Mountain. I think she matches up very well with her. I think that's definitely a great free ball. Great free ball rotation by Maple Mountain. Great swing. I think that's where this battle, this end of this game is going to go down, is on that left side. Well, the far side for me and you is Allred, and then the big lefty on Spanish Fork. Right now, Maple Mountain's winning. Little miscommunication there. Middle Spanish Fork, the middle blocker came in there thinking she was going to get that, but also big lefty thought that was inside to her. Woo, 2-point game. Has to naked middle. Ooh. Maple Mountain not ready for that. Only one blocker. They're thinking it's going to come over soft, and hard-driven third ball there. Oh. Maybe it was a closed hand. If it was open hand, I'd definitely call that one, so that's probably what it was. 19-23, Maple Mountain calls a timeout. So Kristen Allred on Maple Mountain. She's definitely been bringing the energy, and she's been very accurate come late in this game, and she did very well in the second game too. So I would think they would try and run plays around her to get you back into this, and then make everybody else on the team stay really aggressive defensively, stay really aggressive on the block, and try and keep that ball on the Spanish Fork side as much as possible. Find those errors. Spanish Fork thinking this is going to be pretty easy. They only need 2 points to finish this out. They can score 1 point to every 3 and still be all right. So let's see where we're going here. Good pass, might as well go outside. Oh, bad contact. Free ball for Spanish Fork. Nice touch by the libero. Free ball, another free ball for Spanish Fork. See where she goes with this one. She goes back and low. She's got to just flop it over. She's going outside, yeah. Good job by Spanish Fork. I mean, good job by Spanish Fork. But give Maple Mountain a couple chances. They finally get it out to the outside. She can put it away. So just limit your errors here for everybody. See what they can do, especially on Spanish Fork. They're so close to doing good here. That ball high off the block. The libero, she's going to play middle back. Normally the libero plays on the back left, and you have your outside hitter play in the middle back. That way she can hit those pipe balls or those loose free balls. But Spanish Fork on a match point here. Good job. And a free ball for Spanish Fork. It's got to be going outside. Scoot outside. She's got to dump it. Mapleton picks it up. Oh, hard driven. Off the net. Still good angle. Nice hard angle. And off speed puts it away. Spanish Fork just couldn't get a hand on it. Forcing the back row. Maple Mountain keeps it up, goes down the line. Into the middle. Another free ball for Maple Mountain. Keeping it alive. Set outside. And the kill. She's been doing it all night. Spanish Fork takes it in 3. 3 games to none. Spanish Fork here at Maple Mountain High School. This is Lynn Skinner. Thank you for watching Spanish Fork 17 and high school football, high school volleyball. You guys have a wonderful night.